Did you know that after Garfiel opened up to his mother, he considered calling Frederica and Ryuzu to explain what he had discovered? This is revealed in a lesser-known novel that narrates the reconstruction of the water city of Pristella. In a hospital room, Kiritaka, the remaining leader of the Council of 10 of the city, was explaining to Otto that rebuilding City Hall was an absolute priority to calm the collective anxiety. Otto nodded, pointing out in passing that they were lucky the destruction occurred during good weather and not during the winter. He insisted that the city's repairs needed to be sped up before the change of seasons. Kiritaka, rubbing his forehead, agreed with him and admitted he was having a hard time finding replacements for the Council of 10. That group the people believed were killed by the cult, and when in reality, someone else was the culprit. Otto, gesturing to his own bandaged and suspended legs after having aggravated his injuries in battle, commented that having matters to attend to helped him ignore the boredom of being bedridden. As soon as Kiritaka left, not without first telling him to get some rest, Otto called out to Garfiel. Much to the merchant's annoyance, the demi-beast boy nimbly slipped in through the window instead of using the door. Otto scolded him for sneaking in like a thief and eavesdropping on private conversations, to which Garfiel replied, justifying himself by saying he was in charge of keeping an eye on the internal affairs officer's social life, and asked him if he was planning on joining the Council of 10. Otto sighed and said no, while reminding him of an old legend about a paranoid king who lost his throne because he distrusted his own family, implying that constant suspicion, like the kind he just showed, would ruin any organization. Garfiel, with an unusually sincere look in his eyes, assured him that he didn't distrust him, but rather was genuinely worried. Then, he pressed down on one of Otto's bandages, eliciting a cry of pain from the merchant, who complained that his little brother seemed to enjoy his suffering just as much as Subaru did. After calming down, Garfiel admitted his true frustration. He felt useless and bitter. Even though he was helping with the reconstruction, it seemed like an endless task, and he was mad at Otto for not resting as he was told. Otto, noticing the anguish in Garfiel's heart, suggested that maybe it was time to invite Frederica and Ryuzu over for a visit. To the warrior's surprise, the merchant revealed that he had received a visit from his other family that morning, and let him know that he wanted him to resolve that issue properly. Garfiel, touched by those words, confessed that he had already sent a letter asking his grandmother and sister to come see him. Otto was impressed by the boy's initiative, and they kept talking for a while. Finally, Otto sank back into the pillows. Garfiel ordered him to get some sleep to recover and headed for the window. Otto scolded him one last time, demanding that he'd leave through the door if he truly wanted to change his habits. Garfiel reluctantly obeyed, and before closing the door, Otto praised his great decision. The boy paused for a second, and, without looking back, waved his hand before letting his brother sink into a deep sleep. This would be one of the many chats Otto and Garfiel would have while Subaru suffered through the events of Season 4. Remember that I've started a cut content series on the channel.